everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a kit up and chat, so instead of working on the diamond painting, I am going to kit up my next project with you. This is going to be Zoom Zoom by Randall Spangler. I'm going to show you a little bit bigger. This is the full image. I'm going to put it over here so you can at least have a little bit to look at. Sadly, a little bit over its face because my canvas is just rolled up and a little bit annoying. Sadly, I can't link this diamond painting anymore because it's already discontinued. I'm going to crinkle for a bit, get the drills out. Okay, so that's the noise going, sort of. Let's see, we're going to start with this strand, because I think these are the bigger colors. So we're just going to see how far we get this time. Because, yeah, it is in the afternoon. It's Tuesday today. It's the day after Easter. So I hope you had a great Easter. In general, I hope you had a good time the past, like, whatever it is, month or so since I spoke to you. But yeah, I am somewhat close to finishing my last project that I'm working on. So I wanted to already kit up my next project, which will be this small one, because I have just almost finished the Mont Saint-Michel diamond painting. It's huge, it's really big. And yeah, I have one that I want to do after this one. That is also kind of big. It isn't unboxed on the channel yet. It will be coming up in, I guess it will be about a month now. I have 2 how-to scheduled, and after that one, I think it will be the second, I think. I have been like pre-recording a lot because in 2 weeks we also have the kids home from school for 2 weeks, so that's then a lot more difficult to film. And it also made sure that my head was not where it was the past couple of weeks, because life has been crazy these past couple of weeks. So yeah, my brain is like all over the place. Also, I hope that I'm a little bit in focus while I'm kitting up. I also forgot to say, there went the drills. I forgot to say, this is a round drill diamond painting. Okay, now I have my drills back. And it is 64 by 51 centimeters. It has a lot of color blocking, so I think it will be like about 2-3 weeks that I finish it once I start. But it also depends on like what else we are all going to do in the meantime. Because yeah, in 2 weeks it's my birthday. 2 weeks after that it's my husband and my son's birthday. So most likely we will also be doing something then. So it's all depending a bit on like how tired I am in the evening. Will my body work along and not annoy me too much in the meantime? Because yeah, my body lately is annoying. So I have been feeling my leg again. I have been sitting with a shin splint, as it's called. It's basically like my muscles in my leg, especially my right leg, but left as well, are just not really working along. Let's see it like that. And I did hear a drill fly off. Might be when I work on it that I need a dryer sheet, but we will see. Okay, I do need to remind myself to talk slowly, because my brain is going 100 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour, or whatever is faster. And yeah, My brain has the Energizer bunny running around. Yeah, I most likely will forget like half of the things I planned to say. I totally forgot to write anything down, so yeah. I'm a mess. I'm a total mess. But yeah, so again, I hope you had a good time the past couple of weeks. My weeks were all over the place. I have done a lot of work at school. One of the other people I quote unquote work with, that's also a volunteer at the school, she had an operation at the beginning of March. So for her, she wasn't able to do like a lot of lifting. So it wasn't able for her to like do all the fruits and everything, because these crates can get kind of heavy. So yeah, another person stopped in March because she got like actually paid work instead of volunteering work. So that didn't work with that. So I took her Monday days. The other person had 2 days that they normally do. So I took those over for a few weeks. So yeah, I have been doing quite a lot. And yeah, as I said, like my brain is like all over the place. Oh, I got some escape artists. But yeah, so it has been quite busy. Our daughter, we have actually started like counting calories with her, so we could, before we went to the dietitian again, we could like actually say like, okay, this is what she eats like calorie wise, and this and that. And thankfully she has gained some weight, so she's now at a somewhat healthy weight, at least for her doing. She's still tiny and still light, but yeah, it's at least better as it was. So thankfully it's starting to go in the right direction, but now we need to like stop pushing her to eat, which we were doing because she was like dangerously underweight. Okay, I need to grab my other tray as well, because yeah, I work with these like Elizabeth Ward look-alike containers. They are from AliExpress, but they are amazing. I love this system. But yeah, I didn't have enough of the right size. I have like 11 of these boxes, so yeah, I do have a lot of them, so I can mix and match whatever is needed for the kit I'm working on. There. Yeah, so as I said, like we are now like slowly like trying to not push her to eat, so she can hopefully start like out of herself like eating better. But yeah, that's partly like wishful thinking, I guess. Can I get these in here? I'm going to try if these are small enough already. Yes, that's easier. Yeah, so with our daughter, it thankfully is going a bit better. She also, a couple of weeks ago, like 2 Saturdays ago, she got her next swimming diploma. So she is now she now has her C, which is like basically like they can swim like in indoor swimming pools with like rapids and everything and slides and the whole fun stuff. So that's nice for her. And now she is doing survival swimming, which she absolutely loves so far. She has now done one lesson. It turned out that like timing wise it was perfect. She had like on Saturday she had her C diploma, and like the actual Wednesday after, so last Wednesday, she could start with survival swimming, so she could like continue right through. She still has like somewhat private lessons. There is another, I don't want to call him a kid because he is like in his teens. But yeah, there is another person, let's call it like that, because it's not an adult, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But he's bigger as me, so. So yeah, that's basically like where we're at now. She's now doing survival swimming. It's like actually like saving herself in water situations and also like helping others. In her first lesson, like obviously they need to do some basics, but also like her teacher, she has at this point in time at least, she has 2 teachers. So that's nice. One can be in the water, the other on the side. And like the one in water was acting like she had a broken leg, so our daughter needed to swim with her and like encourage her, like we're almost there, we're able to do this, and so on and so forth. And then she was able to like throw in like one of these like floating planks, throw them at her like, hey, I'm going to throw you something and grab onto it, and then I'll throw you something. And then she needs to like sort of throw in a pool noodle, like keep half in her own reach and the other half to the teacher, like grab onto this, I'll pull you to shore and everything. So it's really good for her, like also like starting to be comfortable with like using words to give like to say things to others, like, okay, do this, do that. Give, I don't want to call it commands, but lack of a better translation, I'm going to call them commands. So I think that will also do really well for her. She still has her half an hour. She is now from 7 till 7:30 in the evening. And yeah, she so far loves it. I have my washi tape already. I need a sticker. But yeah, so far she loves it. We'll see how far she gets. She's planning on doing all the swimming diplomas, but we're going to see. We have like a stowaway, but it isn't squashed so far. It attacks me! Okay, this is from the next container. It's a AB drill. I do have a few that are like got over to this color, but it is easy to recognize, so that I can easily say like what container it's from. 9.5 first washi tape. Yeah, also we have registered our son for swimming lessons, so he can start his ABC diplomas. So we put in the form last week on Wednesday. We actually wanted to do it when our daughter was going for her diploma, but the like cash register people were already packing up, so we're like, oh, next week. So last week on Wednesday, we have registered our son for swimming lessons. And on Thursday, we got an email like, hey, would it be able to start like upcoming Wednesday? So this Wednesday, when you're seeing this directly when it's going up, he had his first swimming lesson today. So yeah, he doesn't know it yet. So we're curious to see how he will react once he sees that he's also going to the pool. Because he was asking last week because he knew that we are going to like register him. So he's like, am I going to? Am I going to? Am I going to? We're like, we need to first register you. So yeah, I'm really curious to see like how he reacts. Our daughter needs to swim in like a bathing suit, or well, bikini and clothing, Our son starts with just his swimsuit, well, swimming trunks, however you want to call them. Swimwear for boys. Yeah, and our daughter now needs to swim in clothing the entire half hour. But yeah, it will be like every level she has in like survival swimming, it will get more difficult. And in the end, I think in like level 3, she also needs to swim in like a jacket or a sweater or something like that, and shoes and a backpack and everything on it. So yeah, it's fun. We are also curious to hear back from husband's work, like which new position he's going to get. And like when he needs to start, so we're also like waiting for that. Not so patiently waiting in my case, because I want to know like everything. I don't like to be in limbo, like waiting on whenever. I know what like we know he will most likely go back to Den Helder, which is like the main Navy port. It's 99% sure that he's going back there. But then we can also start to see like, okay, when is he going back there? When are the like things starting that he needs before then, like the training and whatever? Because yeah, he has been at a different place for a long time, so he needs some training courses again. But yeah, then we can see like, okay, when is everything happening? Like, start arranging for everything. Making sure that hopefully by that time, also I don't know if I'm even in focus. I do need to check up a bit. So I'm sorry if you are actually watching the video and I'm out of frame half the time. I'm so sorry. I don't know why, but I have a tendency to be out of frame with get-ups. I think I was in frame still, thankfully. But yeah, sadly we also weren't able to do a lot the past weeks on our attic. We had a 4-day weekend, past weekend, with it like being, what is it, like, yeah, Easter Friday I'm going to call it. I'm not sure what the right name of it is. We call it Goede Vrijdag, Good Friday. Don't know if that's also actually like the English term for it. I'm not sure. Let's start with the other big color. Will it fit in this one? We're going to try. But yeah, we had a 4-day weekend, but my husband, of course, like, his body should be working along for once. Obviously it isn't. No, he got like a big cold right before the weekend, so thankfully it was just 2 of the days, but yeah, the other 2 days we had plans. Yeah, so 2 of the days we couldn't do like a lot, because my husband, like, when he did like a little bit, he was totally out of breath because he could hardly breathe. His nose was so stuffed. So we ended up like not doing a lot, because we're like, yeah, we're not going to, like, how can I best say it, like, not going to make it worse than it should be. Because yeah, we are at a point where we need to saw a lot, so all the dust and everything, that will make him breathe even less. So that's not a thing we are going to do. So hopefully soon we can continue on the attic. We are getting along quite well, but yeah, with it just being able to work on it like 2-3 hours a time, it takes a long time. flooring is almost done, so that's a good part. And here. So yeah, we're slowly getting there, but yeah, it feels like it's taking way too long. But yeah, we're now at like the end stage of everything. Well, sort of. We have like looked at a lot of stuff, like we know what we want to do and how we need to do it, but now we need to actually do it. I have also started at like school to do helping in our son's class with like reading lessons. So I have now 4 kids that I'm helping with reading. I don't think our son will be doing a lot of it because he is already reading at like level of like end of the next grade. Like I think it's 1st grade that he is like reading level at. So I'm not sure that they will do like extra reading lessons with him, because otherwise he will be way ahead of the other kids. I'm proud of him, the little smarty pants. It has its downsides that he's so smart, but it's also fun. We also are running into some struggles with him, because the teacher came to me a couple of weeks ago like, hey, he is drinking like really a lot. We do know that he like drinks a lot anyway. He's also a lot more tired and everything, so, or at least that's what we noticed. So we are going to the doctors with him. Well, we actually went to our, what is it, like primary care physician, the huisarts. Translated to home doctor, to be like, okay, what could it be? Because the signs are that it's possibly like diabetes, but they checked his blood sugar with like a finger poke thingy, and it wasn't too terribly high. Like nothing like diabetic levels, at least. But yeah, like with all the other symptoms, like being tired and like sweating a lot, because yeah, he can't just run like a few meters and he's like totally red and sweaty and everything. So yeah, our doctor was like, you know what, we're just going to send him to the hospital to like a actual kids doctor, pediatrician is the word, I believe, to see like, okay, what they think of it. Like, do they think indeed like a regular blood panel is enough, or do they think of like other specific things? Because our doctor was like, with an adult I would be like, okay, get some blood drawn and we see what else is coming from there and take it from there. But yeah, with a kid, she was like, I'm not wanting to like take his blood and still needing to go to a to the hospital. So she was like, I'd rather first contact a pediatrician and then be like, okay, we are also thinking about this and this, so they need to poke just once. But the downside was the earliest available option was the end of May, so we needed to wait like, I think it was like on the day like 2 months. I think it was like 26th that we called to make an appointment. They were directly like, okay, it is really busy at the moment, which I can understand, because with your kids you're not going to risk anything. But at the same time I was like, oh, are you flipping kidding me? But yeah, at the same time, like everybody wants their kid checked out, so I'm not going to fuss at them about it. They were also asking like which hospital I wanted, because we have 3 close that we can choose from, because they're all under the same umbrella. And I was like, I don't care, the one with the first available spot. So yeah, that was end of May. So that will be coming up in the somewhat distant future. We also we did have some progress like in our in and around house stuff, because we have been working in our garden a bit. We have yanked out some, like a little bush at the front of our house, like, what is it, a couple of weeks ago. I think like 2 months by now, like 1 or 2 months. And we are now like looking at what kind of new stuff we want to get back and everything. We are somewhat sure of whatever climbing plant we want, but now we need to actually like get everything together so we can actually place it. So yeah, hopefully somewhat soon we are able to do our front yards, front garden, however you want to call it. So that's a little bit better. I also started working on our balcony. I started some seeds with the kids last week, because we were looking for flowers, because we need to find out like what else we want to do in like the border that we have, so that we can like figure out what plants go well with what. Because yeah, if the climber does need a lot of water, it's not great if you have like really dry ground loving plants next to it. So we are trying to figure that out and everything. But yeah, hopefully that will soon be figured out as well, so we can get that started. Because we have been like looking for climbing plants for, I think now this will be the 3rd year. So now it's like, I was now like, okay, we really need to just do it, because otherwise we're not going to do it in like 10 years. Yeah, it's part to keep heat out and the warmth in, heat out in the summer, warmth in the winter, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot of like arranging all the stuff and everything. I hear a fire truck outside. But yeah, it's a lot of arranging stuff and all. So yeah, hopefully it's getting together like really soon. Ooh, Black Eevee. Looks fun. Ooh, tired. I'm sorry. Oh, my jaw is like, it feels like it keeps locking. It's so annoying. Like every time my mouth is open a little bit and I want to close it, it feels like it's somewhat locked. And it kind of hurts. So yeah, I don't like it too terribly much. Let's see how recording is. Okay, everything is all looking fine. As I said, I am also trying to, well, I have been filming ahead a lot. So I have a decent amount of videos I still need to edit, because yeah, I have also done a number of time-lapse parts, thankfully. Oop, it's flying off. I actually, in the time that I have been working on this, I had been editing the part 9 of the Mont Saint-Michel. That was somewhat finished. I need to now put it in for like the final round of editing, because I need to speed it up twice, and then I need to put music under it and everything. Because yeah, it is a whole hassle. I can't speed it up fast enough in one time, and because I also need to make like the full videos with it, so like everything in one go, it is taking quite a lot of time. I also have part 10 done, so that one is I'm able to do right after. I have some unboxings, and I have a new unboxing that I have actually got in this weekend for some storage. Actually, it's storage for the kids, but if the kids don't like it, it will be mine. So yeah, it was really budget friendly. It was nice. It's one of those pill bottle container thingies, cases, whatever you want to call it. And let's see. There. So yeah, it's still, I still have a lot to do. So much to do and so little time to do it in. It doesn't help that my brain is like half of the time not braining and not wanting to do a thing, or I'm busy with way too many other things. I'm also trying to deep clean our house bit by bit, room by room. I'm planning on doing like Wednesday or Thursday. I'm planning on doing that, like for the basement, the bathroom, so that is all nice and clean again. Need to see if my husband is able to take off like the ventilation system, like the cover, so that hopefully I can give that a good scrub down. Then on Thursday there are actually some plants, some fuchsias and whatever all that it was that we want on our balcony that are like kind of cheap at Lidl. So yeah, I'm not going to pay 10 euro for a plant if I can get away with it for like 3 euro, obviously. So yeah, potentially I need to wait quite a lot there. And yeah, I need to see what else I am going to get for our balcony. I'm debating on whether or not before that I need to get some other flower pots and everything. I have some well, really old seeds which I planted with the kids, so that I hope that I will have some herbs. I'm going to need to clean our like little porch thingy we have at the back of our house. So yeah, I have a lot to do in the upcoming weeks still. It's also, as I said, like in 2 weeks, it's my birthday too. Well, 1.5 weeks after that, it's my husband and my son's birthday. So the little guy is already turning 6, which means that my channel is also almost 6 years old. Will be, I believe, I made my account like end of June, and I uploaded like the first video like half July, but I do think like my first videos are deleted because they were like stolen art images, which I was like, I'm going to delete that. But yeah, the channel will be like 6 years old in the summer. Like around this time of year I started, like 8 years ago already, because I started diamond painting when I was pregnant with our daughter, and she will be 8 in June. Like, a lot have happened in those 8 years. Still can't believe it at times that she's already almost 8. Oh, I also can't believe like our son is almost 6. So yeah. They do have their good days and bad days, as all kids have. They were very happy past Sunday because they got a new stuffed animal. They did need to pay part of it because we're like, yeah, we're not going to give you anything every time. But yeah, our daughter was wanting a little stuffed ducky from Kaya Zoo, which we went to like again. So yeah, I was like, if it is, okay, fine by me. Last time she was able to pick out one, they weren't there. It's like, you know what, you can. Husband was like, you know what, you get 5 euro each from us, and the rest you need to pay back. So they did that. Our daughter got a little yellow ducky, a little duckling. She thought it was adorable. She has been eyeballing that one for like I think it's close to a year already. So now we're like, you know what? Do it. Our son got lucky. There was one that he liked that was actually on sale. First, he wanted a little owl that he had a gray version of, and he wanted the brown version as well. But there were like really cute stuffed animals on sale, and they had a little otter, which they also don't have. And I thought it was cute. It looked like a little baby otter. It was so cute. Yeah, that was on sale, so that was nice for him. Yesterday, so second day of Easter, we went to my parents, so the kids loved that as well. It was decent weather, so they were able to ride their bikes around there. It's a lot more flat than where we live, so it's a lot less dangerous. My parents have a garden that's big enough where they can bike around, so that's also a very nice. Yeah. For the rest, yeah, the month has been so busy that I don't even know like half of the things that I did. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. Well, maybe I'm going to just take a little bit longer. I do need to have like 5 more colors or something. Then I have everything kitted up. Yeah, I need 5 more colors now. So I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. Let's see, move everything along a little bit so I have some space. Let's see. There, this one needs to go. Yeah, already put them like, first I use container size, and then I am using the DMC order. So first always like how I store them, it's like first always in like amount of drills. So the biggest colors first, and then the smallest colors after. And then like in the sets of the same colors, I will always do like lowest DMC numbers first and then highest at the end. Don't know why I do it that way. My brain loves it that way. And for me, it also doesn't matter if I work on a small drill count color or a small drill count canvas. Yeah, words, seriously, it's difficult to talk today. Yeah, for my brain, it doesn't matter if the canvas has like 10 colors or 100 colors. It's always, well, not always, like the biggest amount of colors, it's actually just DMC order. Oh well, the one I did now with 101 colors, the Mont Saint Michel, I actually also did it the same as this. Biggest containers first, and then DMC, and then slower, lower end quantities after. So yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, as I said, like my brain is not braining. I also have been buying lately a decent amount again of like budget diamond paintings from Action and stuff like that. So I do think I have like 2 unboxings for those in case you are interested in seeing the budget friendly, but still, as far as I know, licensed kits. You can find them also on the channel in a bit. I have 3 bigger unboxings coming up. I also have one where I showed you how I work actually on the same table I'm sitting on right now, because this is also my time-lapse spot, only then I'm there instead of here. I'm working like sideways from now, because otherwise like shadows. It's a whole lot of something. This one needs to go there, this here, And there. Yeah, so those I have coming up. What else do I got? Yeah, how I work on a big canvas, like how do I position the canvas and everything. I have that coming up. I think in total 5 or 6 unboxings that are coming up. Don't know if I have anything else like pre-filmed and everything. Yeah, I have then the little storage box sets that I am going to film. I think after this, maybe, nah, I think I will wait to next week or maybe Thursday. I'm tired as hell, so that's not that I make any sense if I would do an unboxing at the moment. I don't think that would be the smartest idea, so I can better save it till I'm a little bit more put together. So yeah, now I have the last color, so I'm like actually going to leave it at this, because like I'll most likely will remember a lot when I am done and I have everything cleaned out, but so far my brain is like, I'm not sure what I'm doing, so I'm not sure what to talk about. And also I am now done with kitting up, so I guess that's a good place to stop. It's now also like 40 and a little bit minutes in, so I think this is a good place to stop. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and if there's anything you want to tell me, ask me, leave an emoji to show me you've watched the video. You can do that in the comment section below the video. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!